So let's take a look at this fig. Whoa, that is really good. Look at that root structure. Hey guys, about 2 months ago I made a video on how to transplant figs. So let's take a look how these have done. So both these figs are in 1 gallon containers. So the one on the right is the Capri fig and the one on the left is the Col de Dame Noir. So let's take a look at the Capri fig first. So I'm going to tip it upside down and I'm going to take out the pot. And guys, just take a look at that root development. I mean, it speaks for itself. Just have a look at that. It's done absolutely amazing and it's only been 2 months. So I'm going to put that back in the pot and let's have a look at the other one. And there you go again guys, look at that root system on that fig. So today I'm also going to be uppotting these figs too, so I'm going to show you how I make this mix right now. Alright guys, so in order to make this fig mix, the first thing you're going to need is 5 parts of composted pine bark. So this bag measures out to be just about 5 parts. Just a tiny bit more, but that's alright. So we're going to open this up and we're going to empty that in first. Okay guys, so the next part now is to add 1.5 parts of peat moss. So I mean this is sphagnum peat moss. So that's 1.5 parts, or you can use 1 part too. Now that we've added that in, we'll add 1 part of coarse perlite, and I recommend using jumbo perlite if you can find that. So that's the base mix, and make sure you use a mask when doing this guys, because there's a lot of dust, and make sure to wear gloves. So those 3 ingredients are what make the base of this mix. So once again guys, it's called 5-1-1. Okay guys, so we've just made the base growing medium, which is the perlite, the peat moss and the composted pine bark. So the next thing I like to add are these 2 amendments. So the first one is dolomite limestone. Now the reason why I add this is because peat moss can be quite acidic, so we add about 1 cup of this, and I'll add the actual ratio above the screen here. And another reason why I add that is because figs like growing in rocky soil in the Mediterranean, so we try to mimic that in pots by using limestone. So guys, the second amendment I like to add to my fig soil is fish meal. Now the reason why I do that is because this mix, which is just composted pine bark, doesn't really contain any nutrients in it, so I like to add this fish meal to give it a head start. Alright guys, so I just finished making the fig mix, and this is the exact same soil I used for those 1 gallon containers over to my right. And if you guys are wondering about how I got any of these products, then check out the description, I'll have everything linked there. Alright guys, so that's everything you need to make the 5-1-1 soil, which is the soil I use for my figs. And now before we uppot anything, we're going to mix this in thoroughly. So guys, I just finished mixing this 5-1-1 soil. Now let's start uppotting some figs. So I'm just filling up the pot guys, and then I'm going to add the fig in on top. So I think that might be the perfect amount. Let's just level it out with our hands a bit. And just compact it a bit like that. Now we'll take our fig. So this is our Col de Dame Noir fig. And we're going to put it in about there. And that seems to be the perfect height. So now that we've done that, we're going to fill around it and it's going to fit in perfectly. So now that we've got a bit of soil around the pot, we just want to make sure that we compact it in a bit because this mix is very loose. So guys, I've just added more soil on top and I think we're just about finished here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to smother it around. So guys, that's fig number 1, and that is the Col de Dame Noir, and that's looking really good. So now guys, we're going to fill up the Capri fig pot. I'm going to take my Capri fig here. I'm going to take it out of the pot. Look at that guys, look at that. That's going to go in like there. So we've added more soil on top, guys, and I'm just going to compact it in again like how I did with the other one. And there you go, guys, that's the Capri feed done. So now they're both done, guys, I'm going to show you how I water them in now. The seaweed is really good for helping with the transplant shock, so make sure to add a seaweed product in the water. And we'll feed from the top of it too. That's it, guys. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this small little update video on how my figs rooted out and what mix I used. So the next one is going to be about how to feed figs in containers, so stay tuned for that one, guys. And if you like this video, comment, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.